Hey guys, and welcome back to Pokemon Omega Ruby. This part deals with a gym fight, and is thus one of my top 10 episodes of the playthrough. Still ongoing, by the way.
I guess, it's the most highly rated of the parts when we actually get to a gym battle.
This one is legitimately in my top 10.
So she finds this egg in the middle of nowhere, fucking passes it on to any other person, not even knowing, how to hatch it. Don't they know by now?
Well, the way this game, and I guess Alpha Sapphire as well, railroads you, I very rarely get a chance to just walk about, so don't expect to see that egg hatching anytime soon.
Yeah, what is that egg exactly? Did you ultimately get it to hatch, though?
At the time of this recording, no. I wanna say it's a Wynot.
A why not? Oh, that guy. Oh yeah, that's the pre-evolution to Wobbuffet, one of my favorite Pokemon.
I still don't understand your fascination with that guy, but I love Charizard, and Stealthy Pebbles can destroy him, so...
Well, I mean, it's understandable to see why people like Charizard, but to explain the love for Wobbuffet, it takes a bit more meaning. I'm not gonna get into that, but it just does.
Okay, bye-bye.
Dude, hide your power level, alright?
Jesus Christ. At least travel a region if you're gonna drop that kind of fact.
I'm pretty sure they got maniac houses for that too. You just take that business over there and leave me the fuck out.
Okay, let's actually get into some interesting commentary. Flannery, a fire-type gym leader. You're gonna want to bring in ground types, rock types, or water types. I recommend water types, just because, well, what do you do with fire? You put it out with water.
Well, unless it's an electrical fire, then that actually makes it worse.
Yeah.
Actually, now that I think about it, Rotom, he has a version of himself that's electric and fire, right?
Yeah, I forget what particular form that is.
And, I think that's the oven. And water, as a result, becomes, normal on him, I think. Which is actually kind of neat, in terms of not using water on electrical fires. By the way, I'm not really a huge fan of this gym's gimmick. I'm trying to remember how much of it carries over from the original. But I just think it just seems like a waste of time. You just kind of take it too long to get to the main point of the gym,
You're not a fan of these kind of maze-type settings?
Yeah, the maze shit, I don't really like it. If the puzzles are simpler, you don't have to go through multiple floors and crap like that, that's fine. But stuff like this, it's just not my cup of tea.
Drown it! Drown it all!
Well, if you give him one Pokemon, that doesn't really make it worth hiring him for the gym.
Well, he's collecting firewood for the place.
That's true, he's got to do something.
Right, Corey, you want some? Bring it on.
And I really don't get this girl. She seems really timid, but then her picture is just her doing a fucking flying dropkick at your face, so it doesn't match up.
Hiya!
Hiya, I guess? Are you okay? I didn't hurt you, did I?
You may be wondering why she's using Professor Onionhead over there. He's got Fire Punch, so that counts.
Although, let's be honest, Bubbles can only tickle so much. He's got obnoxiously huge ears, though. I'm not sure how to feel about that.
He can hear the defeat of multiple opponents around the region.
Can he hear me making fun of his goofy ears?
Just turns to face you. Yes.
It's like, fuck. I do like how Swellow's animation, since it's flying, it looks like it's caught in a perpetual wind tunnel.
I'll get you eventually.
Although, I guess it's better than just having the damn flying Pokemon land on the ground and do nothing. I guess that makes sense, but it does look goofy. Well, see, maybe if you didn't try to kick me in the face, I wouldn't have to bust out my A-game.
Do you know how hard it is to have my Pokemon levitate me in this position and fight at the same time?
Yeah, I guess, we just assume that they float or stand in the position they normally show up in. Here, have a berry. It will be such a decisive factor in the upcoming battle.
Raspberry's pretty good for healing what ails you in regards to burns.
I guess maybe raspberries are kind of like the aloe vera of the world when you've got burns to deal with. Also, I'm not sure about the wisdom of surrounding your fire gym with water. Yes, I know it's a hot spring, but still.
What, you want like pillars of flame akin to Malva's Elite Four room in Kalos?
Well, Malva is, I wonder how Malva is doing. Probably being a bitch to everyone else she meets.
Well, she's probably a lot younger at this point, so we're talking about things being set up in Kalos.
That's true. I wonder how she eventually got in with Team Flare, now that I think about it. Like, what was their selling point to her? You'll be cooler than your friends! Sign me up!
You won't have any friends, haha! Because they'll be dead. Should have named this part Bluegrass's Excellent Adventure.
Yeah, he's pretty much taking point throughout this whole gym, isn't he?
I could have also used Rolling Stone, but you gotta love water-type super effectiveness.
You know, this is really making me wish, though, for, like, a cafe you could go to during a gym battle. You know, you just watch your Pokemon fight, get a coffee on the side, you know, it's fine. Hey, how are you doing? I'm doing fine.
No, you just meet a guy like halfway through the gym who's handing out hot dogs and the like for 100 credits. What do? Follow my husband around? Lady, he's putting my kids through college.
That would be awesome, though. If you went to a gym with, like, Pokemon battling and you could get, like, cheap but good food. That would actually be really good. Now, Flannery's obviously kind of a bit of a fan favorite because of whole her personality thing. And no, it's not just because of what she's wearing.
Whoa, Jesus.
Well, alright, lady, you want to calm down. I know it's a fire-type gym, but come on. No, you're going in too hard. Start with a joke.
So these two geezers walk into a Pokemon, right? No, you've heard that one? Okay. How about this? Fire types can be destroyed by ground, rock, and water. Shit, I've just given the game away.
God, Flannery, you suck at this. Why did we hire you?
What-a?
You a shock!
Let's do this shit.
I'm trying to think, like, I don't think she had the vest originally. Yeah. In the original version, she just had, like, a short black skirt, but here she's kind of rocking the whole red top plus black vest thing, which does look good.
Now, originally, one of her Pokemon, I'm not sure if this, like, went on to other ones, but her Torkoal had Attract. So, I was originally going to suggest to you all that you bring in a female water or ground or rock type Pokemon. Doesn't seem to be the case here, and I went back and looked, and I thought, oh, is this just for Emerald? You know, the hard mode of Gen 3? No, it's for the original Ruby and Sapphire as well.
Yeah, I don't really get that. Why do you think they got rid of Attract? I guess because more of the strategies tend to focus around, like, more direct damage, you know, stealthy pebbles, things like that, so Attract would do anything, so I don't know.
Shasha!
Just bury Torkoal's head in the hot springs until he stops moving. Oh, well, you want to breathe, huh?
It's got pretty high defense, I'll grant it that.
The problem is with the cloud that it's spewing from its back, it's very easy to tell that the textures are just a sprite being rolled over and over. I mean, you do what you can with the limitations of the system, but that just kind of takes me out of it.
And that's it. That's basically Flannery's ace. Gone.
Oh, well, that's good. Do you have a backup plan, maybe?
Numel. No, that's not going to cut it.
No, probably not.
Egg, go!
Well, I mean, it's hot enough in here. You might as well boil an egg.
I'm going to try my best.
Hey, Flannery, I guess I'll do what I can. Oh, what's he doing over there? Ah, the pain!
Thanks for noticing me.
Oh, poor Numel. We like you, even though we make fun of you. Just a bunch.
Wait, you make fun of him. I don't. Shauna face. She's got Shauna face. You're seeing this shit, right?
I am seeing it a little, yeah.
It's a quirk of, like, one of the newer artists. He does this weird thing with, like, the single chipmunk-style tooth for some of the female designs.
That's true, and I'm not saying, like, in art you should kind of render every tooth, but come on.
I was never really a fan of this badge, but it looks a lot better here.
Yeah, I agree, the 3D does help. Is that like a towel hanging on her belt? I just noticed that. Is that a towel or is that a sock?
I think it's a towel. You know, this is basically a hot springs.
Overheat here is actually a pretty decent move. Are you going to teach that to Magician's Ray? Because he needs his whole Crossfire Hurricane special, you know what I'm saying?
I'll probably wait till he gets, like, Flamethrower or something. I'm good for now.
Okay, you gotta have the Crossfire Hurricane before you get the Crossfire Hurricane special.
Whee!
I love that little explanation point on top his head where he's like, "Oh shit! Ah!"
This is probably going to make me seem real dumb, not that it's hard to do, but I digress, but I'm not sure if there's a shortcut back to the entrance, so I just basically had to huff it all the way back there myself.
At least the trainers don't bug you afterwards.
This is a stark contrast to X and Y, which seemed almost too eager to shove you out of the gym once you'd won.
You won, get out, get out, get out, go on, get out of here.
Yeah, we gotta reset all the puzzles and whatnot for the next schmuck who comes in here.
Yeah, you've seen some of those puzzles, right? What was it, was he the 7th gym leader, the ice guy, or was that the 8th?
That was the 8th one.
His gym was fucking ridiculous, come on. Of course they needed time to reset all the puzzles.
What does it power? The universe?
Just trying to find a bathroom in this place, I bet that's fun.
Haha, puns. Love it.
Fuck you, see you later, kid.
Oh my god. May, go away! I need to visit a Pokemon Center. My Pokemon could have potentially been suffering horrible burns by now.
Yeah, I mean, we could just give you like an email update, can't we? Hey, beat Jim, you wanna get lunch?
Beat Jim, LOL.
What a noob. Yes, I'm not in love with you. No. I'm not. This better be candy. Oh no, it's just the hint goggles from Link Between Worlds.
Everything's a type of candy if you believe and try hard enough.
Yeah, you want some glass candy? Oh boy!
We'll be visiting the desert later on, most likely in the post-game, but for now it's time to be railroaded along the plot once more, so let's go back to Petalburg via the May Warp system.
Yeah, I guess she has teleportation powers or the ability to do whatever she wants as long as the camera isn't focused on her.
Uh-huh.
I wish I had those powers. That would make things so convenient. Just don't look at me!
It's been so long since we were here. At least like 12 parts or so.
Yeah, I know. It's been a while, hasn't it?
Bye, I guess.
So I guess now we gotta fight Dad. That's gonna be awkward, huh?
What's his type? Normal? So just kick it to death, basically.
I'm not sure, like, in what situation you'd have to be to decide you want to focus on normal types, because they don't do anything special, but still.
It's like reading the newspaper in the morning. Dear, I have decided to become the trainer of the most boring type of Pokemon to ever exist.
That's nice, honey. Take out the trash before you go to work.
And bring some milk on your way home.
Alright.
We'll see you next time for another gym fight. See you then.